This is a quick demo of how you can convert your phone into a game controller using the SmartController app. Before we get started with the app, you have to make sure you follow the following instructions. Make sure that your PC or Mac server is running. To do that, all you need to do is click on this executable jar file and it will open the server UI here. As you can see, there are two tabs, General and Key Settings. The General tab contains basic information like your IP address, the port that you are using, your connection status. You can also control mouse cursor sensitivity using the slider here. Most importantly, you can use your preferred connection type, which can be Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, and click on the Connect button. Before you connect, you must configure your key settings under the Key Settings tab. As you can see, you can use arrow keys for your direction control and hold and drag for mouse control. In this table out here, you can map your keyboard settings. So for example, if you want to tap on your phone for left mouse button, you can assign it as the left mouse button. Similarly, if you want to swipe up every time you jump, which is equivalent to spacebar on your keyboard, you can assign it as spacebar, and so on. As you can see, there are about 5 buttons here: tap, swipe up, swipe down, swipe left, and swipe right. If you want more than 5 buttons, you can use the tilt detection option. The tilt detection, how it works is, for example, if you want to configure another key, say enter key, you go to the tilt up tab and map enter key in the tab option. So now every time you want to stimulate an enter button, you have to tilt up your phone and then tap on it simultaneously to get an enter effect. Once you are satisfied with the key settings, you can click on Save Changes and save these settings. Once you have done that, you can now go and connect your server, and that's it. Now we can go and start playing. Since we chose Wi-Fi as our connection type there, I'm going to choose Wi-Fi here. And I already have it saved in my favorites, so I can directly choose it from here. Now this alert box is when you're using your phone for tilt detection as well. So I'm going to click OK here. This is my rest position. Suppose I want to change my position and this is my more comfortable position. I will go and reset it here and click OK once I'm comfortable with it. Now every time I move my phone, a change of color will give me a tilt detection. So for example, this is tilt up, this is tilt down, this is tilt right, and this is tilt left. You can also see that there is a circle in the middle with a cross in between. As long as I'm in my rest position, the cross is always within the circle. Every time I move my phone, the cross goes outside the circle. So this is another way of detecting tilt. So now that we have seen how tilt works, let me show you how mouse drag works. I'm going to disable my tilt detection here. So as you can see, the screen is divided into 2 halves. Every time you hold the right half and drag, you can see that there is a mouse stimulation on the screen. You can control your mouse, but you must make sure that you start from the right hand side of the screen. And since now tapping is mapped to a left mouse click, if I tap here, this should be my mouse click. Something like this. Okay, apart from the mouse control, the left half is for direction control, like this. So this is left, right, up, down. And this entire part is mapped to actions. So this was mapped to left mouse button, swipe up is jumping, swipe down is another key, and so on. Another thing that you might want to take note of is you cannot directly close the app. So for example, if I click the back option, it will say press it twice. This is so that if you press it by mistake while playing the game, we don't want your game session to be spoiled. So if you really want to close the app, you just have to double click it at the same time and you will go back. So let's do a quick demo to see how this works. So as you can see, I can jump and move forward. Just to add on, here's another quick demo of tilt option. So I'm going to use my mouse first save changes. And now, since you know that enter is mapped to tilt up plus tap, I'm going to tilt up and tap. And that's how enter works.